In this weekly analysis, we're looking at the GBPUSD, EURUSD, DXY, Australia USD, Gold USD, USDJPY. Before we dive deep to the analysis, like this video and stay till the end of the video. Let's get started. We're starting with the GBPUSD USD. GBPUSD USD, on my daily chart, we have a lower low, then we have a higher low, we have a higher low, we have a higher low, then we have a higher low, which is an inner structure higher low. So long we have this higher low, before we expect price to buy now, we expect price to break this high before we can retest, before we can look for possible buy opportunity. Then before we can look for sell opportunity, we also expect price to break this level before we can look for sell opportunity, because we are at the end of the month, so we are expecting the monthly chart to close first before we can make our possible decision. So we expect price to break this level, then we look out for selling opportunity on the GBPUSD USD, or we expect price to break this high, we expect retracement before we look out for buying opportunity on the GBPUSD USD. So let's look at the weekly chart of the GBPUSD USD. On my weekly chart, price closed on the resistance level. You see how price closing on this resistance level. So long price close on this resistance level, we expect price to move back to this next support level. So all we expect this week, so long price fail to break this high, we expect price to move to this support level. So a break of this support level, we expect price to continue to push lower. So this week we expect price to come to this support level before we can see any other thing. So let's look at the monthly chart of the GBPUSD USD. On the monthly chart, GBPUSD USD still around this monthly zone. So long price on this monthly zone, we see expect price to do a retracement back to this support level on the monthly chart. So let's wait for the price to close on this new month before we make any further decision on the monthly chart. Euro USD on my daily chart still have a lower low, then we have a series of higher lows. So long we have this series of higher low, then price create higher low, and price close below this level of higher low. So long price close below this level of higher low, we're expecting a change in trend, which is price. Before we can look for a buying opportunity now, we expect price to break this high and do a retest to this level before we can look for buying opportunity. For us to look for selling opportunity on the Euro USD, we expect price to break this level before we can look for selling opportunity on the Euro USD. So let's look at the weekly chart of the Euro USD. So on my weekly chart, price closed on the weekly resistance level on Euro USD. So long price closed on this weekly resistance level, we expect price to drop this week on the Euro USD. We see half price on this weekly resistance level. So long price on this weekly resistance level, we expect the Euro USD to drop to this next support level. So we expect price to come to this support level this coming week. So we expect price to go to this level, then we see price come to this support level next week. So let's look at the monthly chart of the Euro USD. On my monthly chart, price also on the resistance level. So long we have price on this resistance level, if price closes on this monthly resistance, we expect price to also drop to this next support level and this support level on the monthly chart. So look out for your selling opportunity on the Euro USD this week. So let's look at our next pair, which is the DXY. DXY on the daily charts still have a downtrend structure. So long we have the downtrend structure, on our analysis we have higher, we have a higher high, we have a lower 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 high. Price, we have a lower low here. Price break this lower high there, and its price already do retest. We might see a retest, then push higher, or we might see price breaking below this level, then we'll look at further selling opportunities to the downside. So let's look at the weekly chart of the DXY. So my weekly chart, price on the DXY closed on a support level. So long price closed on a support level, we expect price to go up on the DXY this week. So we expect the DXY to move to this next resistance level. So we expect GSY to move to this next resistance level this coming week. So we expect price to come to this region this coming week on the DXY. So let's look at the monthly chart of the DXY. DXY on the monthly chart is currently on a support level here. Price is currently on the monthly support level. Price may close above the monthly support level. If price close above this monthly support level, we expect price to move to this next resistance level on the DXY. So that is all for the DXY. Australia USD still remain on a sideways trend. You can see we have a sideways trend on Australia USD. We have a sideways trend, higher low, higher low. So long we have this sideways trend, we expect price to break this high, then we'll look out to buying opportunity, or we expect price to break this level, then we'll look out for selling opportunity. So let's look at the weekly chart of the Australia USD. On my weekly chart, price close on the resistance level. So long price tests this resistance level and fail to close below it too, and fail to close above it, we expect price to drop to this next support level on the Australia USD. So look at your selling opportunity on the Australia USD this week. Look at your selling opportunity on the Australia USD this week. So let's look at the monthly chart of the Australia USD. On my monthly chart, price is currently on a monthly resistance level on the Australia USD monthly area. So we expect price to close on this area before we can make our further decision on the Australia USD. So let's look at our next pair, which is the gold USD. Gold USD on my daily chart still remain uptrend because we have the uptrend structure. So long we have this series of higher low, we have a series of higher low, higher low, higher low. So long we have this series of higher low, we expect gold USD to continue to push higher. So expect more buying opportunity on the gold USD. So let's look at the weekly chart of the gold USD. On my weekly chart, we still have the uptrend structure. We are still expecting price to come to this next support level on the weekly chart for look out for buying opportunity on the gold USD. Then let's look at the monthly chart of the gold USD. So monthly still remain uptrend. So for our scenario this week, we expect price to come to this weekly support level for us to buy, or we expect price to retest to this daily support for us to buy. Then any of this scenario can serve. Once we have our price action candlestick on this daily support level, look out for buying opportunity for the gold USD. So let's look at our next pair, which is the USDJPY. USDJPY close on the support level. We have price close on this support zone on the daily chart, but we still have a downtrend there. We have a high, we have a higher high, we have a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Then we now have a series of inner structure higher low. For long we have this inner structure higher low, we are expecting change of price on the USDJPY, and price now close on this support level. We might see price retest to this zone, then we'll see price pushing higher for the USDJPY. So let's look at the weekly chart of the USDJPY. On my weekly chart, price close on the resistance level. So long price close on resistance level, we expect price to come lower, a break of this level for us see further move on the USDJPY. But if price fail to break this level, we might see price pushing higher for the USDJPY to this next resistance level. So we're expecting price from this, a buying opportunity from this level to this next resistance level. Then if price break this support level, we expect price to continue to push lower for the USDJPY. So let's look at the monthly chart of the USDJPY. USDJPY on the monthly chart, price on the resistance level. So we expect price to close on the monthly chart before we can make any further decision on the USDJPY. So this week we'll be staying neutral on USDJPY until we see possible direction this coming week. So I'll be making a weekly analysis video on Tuesday, so stay available. If you find this weekly analysis helpful, like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video.